Good afternoon, everybody. It ends up, I've had a couple people ask me about doing camouflage on my rifle and who I get it done by or how I do it. So I thought I'd take a moment to go ahead and show everybody how easy it can be done on your own at home. All it involves is some grocery sacks, spray paint, and a little bit of shag carpet that you can get from Walmart, and a little scrap piece for $2.49 that a lot of people use for their doorstep mat. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pull you in. We're going to take a look at the rifle, and then we'll get to painting it. I'll make this pretty short and quick. So what we have here is an AR-15. I've done a little previous work on it before. I kind of hold it up to the light, and you can kind of see, and I'll kind of move the camera in, and you can see it has kind of a speckled look to it as far as it goes and everything. The sun's pretty bright out here, so it may be difficult for you to fully undertake what's done. But this was all done in about 20 minutes with the minimum materials the same way as I told you before. I'll go ahead and show you. Here's the shag carpet. I just cut it up into pieces so it's easily to work with. There's our grocery sack. We're going to use that kind of like a painter's palette as far as goes. We got our paint lined up according to color right here, and I've even included this because this works out well depending on where you're at, like autumn and everything like that. But right here, I'm in Missouri, and because of that, we get a lot of different colors in the trees and the forest and everything like that. But anyway, I'll bring it back to the rifle and we'll get started. Alright, so I'm going to pick a color and start getting this black done. Usually when I do this, I pick a lighter color, like I'm going to choose this tan right here. I'm going to bring it on over. Going to go ahead and spray it all over there, get that really damp. Then I'm going to take one of these carpet pieces here that I have, and I'm going to fold it over like this, and then I'm going to dab it into the paint, get the carpet fibers done, and then go ahead and just start blotting. And if you can see, even in this bright sun, it's starting to give it a speckled look. Go back over here, we'll dab a little more. There you go. Now, for some of you, here's the can. If you want, you can go ahead and start with a base layer of that color instead of dabbing. I'm going to go ahead and hit it a few times because I want to get past this rail right here through these holes to that barrel back in there. Okay, so I just applied some tan paint to that as far as it goes. Now I want to bring it out with a little bit of color. Come back over to a plastic bag. It's always a good idea to have extra plastic bags laying around. And you should have more than one scrap of carpet to work with here. Grab the next piece, just kind of like having a paintbrush, and you've already done something with it. So, a little more paint. And since I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible for everybody, this may not kind of work with the amount of paint that I just put down here. But, as you can see back over here in the previous parts, it ends up, now we're having a bit of change of season going out of summer into fall and winter. So I'm going to go back over and grab some tan. And parts of this gun previously, it ends up had a lot more green on it. We're losing the green in our trees, and things are going to a lighter fall colors and dying colors. So I don't know how easy it is for everybody to see all this, but I want to start lightening it up. Not so much green. Kind of like that. Okay. I'm going to have to give this part over here a little more time to dry, I think, to be able to get anything out of it. I'll give it another go just in case. And really hard to see that in this light. Let's put a little burnt red in that for a little more autumn looking color. Let's see if it'll show up here better for y'all. Yeah, not really. I'm going to have to let those base colors go ahead and dry. Anyway, I thought I'd go ahead and show that to you. I'll probably be running more videos along the lines of prepping firearms or whatever. So anyway, everybody have a good day. God bless.